Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Blood Bowl 2. Today with our fourth community match. I am already joined, that was a weird sentence, by Rob, who won the first season of our small league. And yeah, he's already on Skype with me, so you can say hello if you want to.
Hi guys.
Yeah, and since we haven't played a community match yet, we thought we would do that today because we can't record the replay of his match against Tim.
Yeah, a bit of a failure.
Unfortunately, because we took too long to get to that, and Blood Bowl only saves their replays online for apparently less than 2 weeks or something like that. I don't know. So we'll go for a friendly match instead today. And let me invite you real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's gone through.
And I will be playing with the Orcs, with my Orcs today, because I haven't played them in a community match yet. Every other team already had a match there, even my Wood Elves. And you said you could go with your High Elves.
Yeah, I have a bit of an odd High Elf team. They don't seem to be able to keep their blitzers around for particularly long, but their catches are getting quite nice.
Okay, that sounds interesting. So do I have tackle yet? I think so. I can't look at the moment.
Yeah, that is very irritating. You can't go into
But I think I do have two. I do have at least one player with tackle. I'm pretty sure about that.
And you should get 100 petty cash for a bribe, because I've got a lineman who's lying on the floor.
Mm-hmm. So should we just go with the standard rank 4 stadium for the looks?
Yeah, sure. You seem to be, like me, and not particularly pro any of the stadium enhancements, as Simon.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the ones that cancel some kickoff events aren't as bad, but even then, the worst one is still in. So it doesn't matter too much. So which one do we go for? Let's take that one. Okay.
Would the worst one be Blitz, in your opinion?
Yep.
The worst or the best one, depending on you.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's just it's a game killer basically. It can put the game around really a lot.
You can set up your defense for it, but at the same time, it's game breaking. It's the what is it? I don't know how many dice you roll to decide the kickoff events.
Yeah, I mean, it's either a D12 or 2D6, and Blitz should be the 12. But I don't know if there are 11 or 12 possible kickoff results. So either a bribe or an extra reroll.
You've got 3 rerolls. I wouldn't have thought you need any
Yeah,
more.
I usually don't. And I don't really want 2 babes. So let's go with the bribe.
My poor elves.
We'll see.
I really need to take these guys back into the meat grinder and try and get some money and players back for them.
Okay. So yeah, the second season of the Rekef League, we should be able to start pretty soon.
Wow, this stadium, whoa, I've not seen one of these before. They're
The
incredible.
level 4 stadiums do look really impressive. The noise finally matches the visuals, or the other way around, more like it.
Well, this is, I've won the kickoff. This is the exhibition match. I'm going to do something that I never do.
Defending?
Am I going to kick the ball? Yes. Oh.
I did that on a regular basis with in the Chaos Edition with elves.
I just don't like doing it. I'd much rather have the ball and try and keep the ball. I've got quite a
So
lot of guard in this team.
Yep, I did not see your team yet. So you have 2 players with guard.
Mm-hmm.
1 wrestle lineman. Oh, catcher with... What's that? Block, dodge, catch, sidestep. That's interesting. Block, dodge, mighty blow. More block, dodge, catch. So a lot of blotch.
Yeah.
And leader, apparently. Pass. Accurate. Okay, so... You're throwing long bombs on a 3+ already, I think? Is that right?
Yeah, something like that. The high elf catcher doesn't really need much improvement past what it already has.
So why did you go for Mighty Blow instead of Nerves of Steel on the double?
Because I don't play much of a passing game. I like having several movement, high movement pieces, and that is a setup of some variety. Let's see what happens with that.
Okay, I actually have 2 players with tackle.
That'll certainly help. Yeah, I like the idea of having such a mobile kill piece, and he seems to do okay with it. He very quickly got that block, having picked up Mighty Blow.
Okay.
Otherwise, everyone else is getting guard on doubles, especially linemen.
Yeah, I mean, and High Elves are probably the best elf team, well, maybe after Dark Elves, to take guard on a double. Just because they have a lot of armor value 8.
Yeah, they're the next most bashy, almost.
Yep. But they're also the best throwing team, basically, which is what confused me there. At least their thrower is really good.
If you surround a player... Oh,
We were just talking about that.
What were we saying about our least favoured ability? Okay.
Yep. I know why I set up the way I did. Oh, that kick-off, though, is really far back. Yeah, now your guard can already do a thing. So you're actually running with 2 rerolls and are going up to 3 with a leader?
Yeah. Yeah, I cut 1 reroll to, I'm going to be greedy. It's an opportunity to get on the ball if I can get up there.
Yeah, that's not nice. That's really not nice.
Definitely overextending myself early, but...
I'm pretty slow, so... And the scatter is... Well, I can still reach the ball. But... I won't have any movement left.
Yeah, as we said, Blitz really does unmake the best made plans, so...
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's see. And I'm already forced to do some stuff I don't really want to. Oh. Okay, ow.
Well, he's a loner. That's exactly what he's meant to do.
Yeah, but still, it's a pretty promising start. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit risky here. Give the assist there instead of blocking your 2 guys down there. Meh. Not quite what I was hoping for.
And you push him in amongst his Orky brethren.
Yeah, I forgot about the guard, to be honest, when I pushed him.
Ah.
But it's still fine. Okay, that one is a bit unfortunate, though. Yeah, this setup is not that nice. The problem is I need to try to pick up the ball before I blitz you. Okay, thank you. Wow. I did take up one reroll there.
Just muted myself as a housemate was yelling at me. Oh!
Yep. It's... I might be imagining things, but I really should go back through my matches and see how many times I failed the first going for it. Just the first, but still.
Yeah, well, you got the tackle. I'm happy to see that he didn't go splat, but he is a bit stuck there now.
Yep, but still, I'm right on the sideline there, because I didn't want to do a going for it. For exactly the reason that it happened there. Okay. So yeah, since we are not able to record your match against Tim, we can still talk about it a little bit. So you won the match?
Yeah.
With that, the first season in total, because you won every match you played.
Yeah, I was very happy with my Lizard's performance.
Yeah. I don't think I saw the match against you and Tim, but I do already, of course, know our match, and I did see the one you played against Dave, and your performance was pretty good.
Oh wow!
Unlike here for now.
Yes, not coming off too well.
So you were pretty bashy, which it can happen with the Lizards, but it could also have gone horribly wrong with considering you don't have any block in the beginning.
Yeah, it can come off nicely and fall apart as well. And if they're pinned in place, then the Lizards really aren't particularly good. That seems a bit daft. I'm a bit scuppered here for the moment for movement and such. I really want to get this guy out of the way, but I'm not sure how I would do that. Yeah, I'm going to make some more one dice, and I know how well these pay off.
Hey.
There you go.
Okay. Ah, the thrower is just so slow. Move
Yeah,
for the
really
rounds of 5 is just horrible.
Rolling a bit of movement on those guys, they become a lot more useful.
Yep.
I find with the Croxagore, you're really able to lock down a lot of elf players, and
yeah, they're at least a lot more reluctant to dodge away.
Yeah, and then if you just stand a lizard man not on top of that elf, but just one square away, so he has to dodge into tackle zones, that can really ruin their day.
Yep. Okay, let's see here.
I'm already down to one reroll.
Yeah.
And I feel as if this bribe that you have may be about to get used.
I have to be honest, thank you for reminding me. I did completely forget about it already.
Damn it.
And I still don't know if I would take it, because I usually would like to foul with a line orc, but I don't have one available at the moment that could go for that.
You could blitz the Sir Stephen, the lineman.
I mean, I could, but I do have juicier targets.
Of course.
The question is, can I get the assists there and still have the ball in the way that I like? Let's block a little bit first. Okay. Thank you. That was nice.
You are certainly getting your fair share of powers whilst I'm getting my skulls.
Yeah, at least for the time being, so we'll see how that develops. But I do have the player advantage. By 2
Yep.
now.
Couple of players out, but elves don't need that many players.
That is true. I've seen a buddy of mine a few years back. He played High Elves in one of the big leagues I played in as well. And he managed to score with 3 elves remaining from the kickoff. So he had them all on the line of scrimmage and managed to score in 2 turns or something like that. Against Nurgle on top of it, if I remember correctly. Wow. Which is just... that was really impressive.
Nurgle suffer from lack of movement, and elves certainly don't, but that must have been infuriating for the man.
He did set up really defensively against the 1-turn touchdown possibility. I think he had a really fast High Elf as well. I don't know if he had a movement 13 one. I don't think so. But he did set up very defensively, and he still managed to break through somehow. There were a lot of rolls and luck involved, of course, but it can happen.
Oh, yeah.
So I still don't like how open my ball carrier is, but I think my setup isn't too bad right now.
No, it's not. Certainly isn't. Let's see if I can do something about that at all.
And so it looks like in Season 2 the league will get a lot bash heavier. At least by 2 teams, I think.
Yeah, I think Scrab is going to...
Yep, there was a one there.
He can stay there. I'm not using my last reroll on that. Yeah, Scrab's rolling Bretonians. I think we've got some Norse coming in.
Yeah, we've got Norse, Orcs, and Dwarves, I think.
Bloody dwarves.
Or is it? No, it's not Orcs, it's humans?
I think
something. I think we have 1 human team. Bretonians, Norse... I know, I forgot I think it's all of the above. So Bretonian, humans... Orcs, Dwarves, and Norse.
A lot more bash.
Because Srap is not sticking with his team, so there's 5 new teams, not 4.
Yeah. Well, I killed 2 of his players, or I think one of them fell over and died.
Yeah, I killed one as well in our first match. His runner on top of it, everything, which was not that nice.
It's armor 7.
Yeah, I didn't even knock him down. I pushed him off the pitch.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's not good.
Oh, yeah, well, you got him off.
And I'm not building the best cage here today. But it should still be fine, because Black Orc.
Yeah, no.
And I mean, I can maybe still get the knockdown there. It's at least not impossible.
Oh, stop beating up my elves.
So yeah, my Black Orcs are really on a rampage today.
Yeah, I have a Orc team in a league, and all of the SPP is going on the blitzes, who are developing really quite nicely. I've got 2 agility 4 pieces, but my Black Orcs, I think I've got 1 with block, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this team is developing so far. The Black Orcs, I've got 3 out of 4 have block already.
Yeah, and that makes them an absolutely incredible piece once they've got that.
Yep. And that's also the problem with the Lizardmen I have right now, because My Sorai aren't leveling that reliably right now. I mean, I have 2 with the niggling injury that I can't afford to kick. Because they both have 2 or 3 skills. I mean, niggling on a Saurus usually isn't that bad as long as your opponent doesn't have claw. But
Yeah.
it's still not something I would like to have. My Sorai keep getting killed or permanently injured, unfortunately. But I've got 3 movement allowance, 9 skinks now, and 2 with block.
Oh wow! But that does mean a lot of your TV is in your skinks then.
Yep. And I'm close to 1800, I think. So we're in turn 3, and we're both down to 1 reroll.
Yeah, and I'm not. Have you got tackle? You have got tackle.
Just the ones.
Yeah, elves aren't particularly good if they just repeatedly roll ones because you need to roll a few more dice with them.
I had that problem with my Skaven in the last match I recorded with them. That has yet to come out, at least at the point of this recording. I played against Orcs and had a bit of trouble with the amount of ones that showed up.
Yeah. Might as well go there, block the path a bit.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, no. I thought I'd forgotten about Gent Gwent down the screen, but I remember bringing him across.
Ah, that guard guy.
Oh, and he's sat next to your only Black Orc without any...
Yep. So I would like to avoid blocking there first, but I don't really have many other options here. As long as I don't want to blitz him, which I really don't. Ah, it worked.
Oh, it came off. Count Carl, the human, well, elven punching bag there.
Yeah, I probably want to follow that. The problem is your setup is at least... It is preventing me from forming the cage where I really want it to be.
Yeah, I was wondering what you'll be doing now to...
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it because I don't know yet. Oh, actually, I think it should work something along those lines.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll be fine with that.
I am getting a little bit more into the bash, but I'm still... It's not as obvious sometimes. Okay.
I'm usually much more of an Orc player than I am a High Elf player. I've only started recently using them. So I think I've still got a lot to learn.
Yeah, I had to do as well with the Orcs, I think. So far the matches have gone really well. I think I've lost one, tied one, and won the rest. 3-4, something like that.
Nice.
So things are going pretty well. I think there was a concede or two in there as well, unfortunately. Because that's just how it works, unfortunately. But still, I mean, playing bash teams isn't too complicated, at least in theory. There are the minute details, of course.
You just need to get up in their faces, effectively.
Yeah, pretty much. So I hope that we can keep the schedule up with the league now, because we have, I think, we're up to 8 players now, and I think we have at least 6 different time zones.
Oh wow! I didn't realise it was so diverse.
Yep, but it's at least half of them are in Europe, so you're 1 hour behind me, so it's 5 o'clock in Germany now. You're at 4 o'clock almost. And we have, I think, someone that's a little bit more Eastern Europe, so they're 1 hour further still. But it should be fine, I hope. Okay, so that guy is annoying because he has sidestep. Oh yeah, you have your really good guys on me now. That's nice.
Trying.
And the amount of guard is not helping. That is a good setup right now.
Well, it's a line of shiny, pointy-eared gits, so I'm sure you can do something about it.
I hope so, but you're not making things easy on me. And I once again feel compelled to start with the only Black Orc that doesn't have a skill yet, because I need to remove the guard, at least one of them. And he's the only one that actually has a 2 dice, I think, right now.
Come on, Nuffle. What are you doing to me?
Okay. That's a good start. The problem is I still don't have a 2 dice, and I don't think I can get it here.
So nice to hear.
Really? Wow. Or maybe. But I will have to abandon the cage, which worries me just a little bit. Okay.
You're definitely getting your bash dice at the moment.
Definitely, yep. I really can't complain in that area. Okay, now things are where I want them to be. Oh, yeah, but I did make a mistake there. But I really can't change it. I think I couldn't have done that better. Because now I have to block your sidestep guy without tackle. Ah, crap. Yeah, okay. Nope, you're not moving.
Okay, let's see if I can do anything with this.
Yeah, but I'm not completely done yet, at least. So I still need to try and close my cage again here. Oh, I ran out of time.
Oof.
Ah, I usually hear the timer go down, but I didn't think it was... I heard the sound this time, which is the problem. But, oh well, it happens. So that's one of the ways you can go when trying to break a cage. You just the guard here helps you a lot. It's not that usual to have 2 guard pieces on High Elves.
Okay. Alfie voice, no.
Certainly helps there.
Oh, he's got a block though.
Yep. I think that's one of the more common first skills for Orc throwers, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't actually look it up, I just took it. But I think it makes sense, because they're more of a running team, that their ball carrier has a block as well.
Yes, yeah, he's not so much a thrower as he is just a picker-upper and just run with the ball.
Yep.
I am not sure what to do here.
That's nice to hear.
Oh.
So, what do you think of the Norse team? Do you, now that they're in, do you play them or plan on playing them?
Don't plan on playing them. Don't usually play them. They are glass cannons, but I think they look ace. I think they look really good.
Oh, you got the 2 dice. Oh god, that's not good.
What I needed.
At least I still have 1 tackle zone on the ball.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be picking it up quite yet. I'm afraid you're going to stand up and get punched, matey. You do have tackle.
There's the tackle.
And another one. My elves are not dodging today. Yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to be able to do anything against the Chaos Homogeny. I know Norse really drop off towards top TV.
Yeah.
But they do have that troll with claw, so that'll do a bit of damage.
Yep. So they're really good in a low team value environment.
Oh, fantastic, yeah.
They tend to drop off quite a bit later.
Second only to Amazon, I think. Amazon are also incredible at a low TV with all that dodge.
Yep, their main problem is once you get tackle in, they start to have problems.
Yeah. I'm in a lineman only league on a fumble.
Oh.
With a human team. And
okay.
Once they picked up a couple of tackle, I went up against an Amazonian team, and it was not pretty.
I believe that. I think my first ever league match, ever basically, was with Pro Elves against an Amazon team, and I think there were a total of 6 or 7. No, I think I've threw less than 10 successful blocks against him because he had basically block dodge on everybody.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so far so good. Okay. My blocks keep working. That's otherwise things would be looking decidedly worse right now.
Yeah, definitely paying off for you at the moment. That's all you need.
Yep, pretty much.
Come on, sure hands, fail.
I hope not.
No.
But I'm still not in a position I really want to be in. Okay, a little bit better. Maybe. And now your thrower. Does he have dodge?
No, he doesn't. No. That would be the next skill that he picks up.
Yep. A double would be nice on him with strong arm. It's basically.
Yeah. Maybe I would prefer plus agility. I think that would be.
Yeah,
incredible.
one of the two. You just need to get the 2+ for the long bomb, and you either need agility 5 or accurate plus strong arm. So one of the 3, or 2 of the 3 in any combination for that to work.
Okay, I am not in a good position at the moment.
But I think this is nice that we got together for this match again. I mean, the idea was different, but since we can't record the replay, this is probably a good substitute.
Yeah.
And I did want to get a little bit of revenge after our match where I didn't perform the best, let's say it like that.
That is fair enough.
I mean, you are a very good player, in my opinion. At least from what I've seen so far, you don't make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, I try. I don't know. I seem to do okay.
Yeah, I think I'm similar. I think I'm a decent player, but I wouldn't call myself a really good player yet because I have no guys that are just better.
Yeah, there's a lot of... Oh, you would.
That was kind of important.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a lot of YouTubers. I've been on Fumble since 2008, but that was only...
I did ask you about your history and you said something about a few hundred games, and it's just, it comes with the experience, basically. At some point, if you like a game that much that you play a few hundred games of it, you're bound to get good at it at some point.
Yeah, at least I don't take any risks, I like to think.
Yep. At least when it's not necessary.
And I will say that this playing in defense is overrated, and I will never do it again. Jeez.
Oh, I think Srap just wrote me. Maybe I just got a Steam message at least, but while recording, I don't think I can look at it without my recording software going blank because I'm using the free version. And it doesn't like switching off the game, and I think the Steam overlay does count there as well, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I won't be able to look at it since it's live and I can't just pause. Okay, let's see.
Just roll a double skull, come on, man.
I'm not in favor of that.
Oh, are you surrounding someone to give them a bit of a kick in, or?
This time, probably. Oh, that's a 1 dice. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was
Came
lucky.
off.
I was a little bit hasty there. I'm looking for a good target to blitz with my blitzer, but I can't get a 2 dice here. At least at the moment. So let's kick first and try that after that.
Oh, what? Oh. That's an odd place to go for a foul.
It's 7. 1 assist. It actually should have worked though. Or did I get the -1 there? I don't think so.
He has... Oh, you rolled equal to his armor. I think you need to roll greater.
Yep, so it should have been an 8+. I have 1 assist, so it's a 7+.
Maybe moving beside my player.
No, I think it's... No, I have 1 assist on the ball, which is why that became a 7+, and now I do have the assist for a 2 dice blitz, which is why I put him there.
Okay.
So I think that did work. Oh, there's the double skull you wanted to see.
Very nice.
Yeah, let's take that last one.
I need it to stick. I don't need it to appear and then disappear.
And I mean, you said you don't want to go on defense anymore. It almost worked, and only my really good block rolls prevented me losing the ball here.
Yeah.
So
frustratingly decent.
That really wasn't that bad, so it could have worked. And I mentioned my match against Orcs with the Skaven last match, and I think I had some really bad rolls here. I won't go into too much of a detail because this might come out before that match. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll delay it a little bit so I don't have to deal with that. Oh, come on. You're really not blessed with anything else than 1 dice skulls today.
It happens. This is a friendly. It doesn't really matter. I think if it was
still unfortunate.
A league game, I might be frothing at the mouth a little bit more. I was hoping you were running that in then and not walking it across the line.
I just like to use up all of my movement if I can.
Yeah.
And I've lost my train of thought again.
I think in Blood Bowl 1 you could run back and forth in front of the line.
Yes, game-wise it's wrong, but it's possible because you score directly
Often cross the...
once you cross the touchdown line. In Blood Bowl 1 you actually could run into the touchdown zone and out of it again.
Nice.
That was just a game bug, and at least the league I played in the longest forbid that. So you earned yourself some
penalties if you did.
Yep, when you did that and delayed like that. It's just the same as, which once again is unfortunately because of a bug when you use the wizard at the end of the turn, because that could cause a turnover for your opponent. There just was a whole bunch of funny bugs in the Blood Bowl 1 they never fixed.
Yeah,
because I think the problem with the wizard one, for example, was when you used it, it already started your opponent's turn, and then the animation happened, and if you knocked down the ball carrier with that and he lost the ball, he got a turnover because he lost the ball. Which was a pretty stupid bug.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't seem to really finesse the game as much as they could have.
Yep. Blood Bowl 2 is better, there's still bugs in here. Or I wouldn't say necessarily bugs, oversights. For example, a grab is a skill I usually like. I don't take it very often, but it's useful. But in Blood Bowl 2, it's a little bit of a problem right now.
Well, it's not optional, is it?
Exactly, and so you can't surf with a player that has grab.
Yeah.
Because you cannot choose to not use grab.
There's
That's just horrible.
I mean, pretty much all skills should be optional. Dodge is the one that comes to my mind, where they've got it optional in one place, and oh, jeez. No, so much for me doing anything. Let's see if I can hurt someone.
Yeah, and because it's a friendly, I did not put my guys all back. I just didn't want to do that, just to put them back up again in just a moment here.
Oh. No luck for me today.
And to get back to the Norse a little bit, the same guy that played High Elves, that I already talked about, played Norse after that, and he actually played them pretty successfully on a high level, or higher level, because he fouled excessively.
Yes.
Norse linemen are pretty cheap. Oh, yep. That's not nice. And he also, for fun, didn't try to min-max a little bit with a different team, just for fun in a matchmaking scenario. I think in a Nagaroth Open or something like that. And he played a team with, I think, a Yeti, and aside from that, only linemen. And almost everybody got Dirty Player as a first skill, and that worked pretty well.
It can do. Yeah, I mean, they're cheap pieces, so...
Yep, are they 50k or 60k? I think 50.
Well, it's not worth anything, but let's throw the ball about a bit.
Yep.
There you go.
Get some good dice rolls out of the way so that you can roll once again in just a moment.
Yes. Well, we're both a player down, but I think I saw you have a substitute.
Yes, I have 12 players. And this time I will actually think a little bit more about my setup.
I don't know if I said it on one of your videos or one of our previous conversations, but you're actually using your Black Orcs as blockers rather than linemen.
It depends a little bit, but considering you do have guard and stuff like that, I'd rather have them blocking the sidelines, where you can break through the easiest. I mean, you can also get my line of scrimmage easier now with block.
Yeah.
But it's just not easy to not in that talking. Not in, yeah, I sometimes I screw up my sentences quite a bit
too.
when I don't know how to say things quite clearly. Let me
You are speaking a second language, so you have to give you some credit.
That looks fine, I think. Okay.
Well, you've presented me with a nice blitzing target of your armor 8 thrower.
I know, but he's still I think I still have to put him there because I would like to have my tackle guys in the back so that you can't blitz them already. And the Black Orcs, at least the one on the outer sides, are there for reasons. Well, I don't know if I could have set that up a little differently.
You could set it up narrower and protect more players, but it's not necessarily useful.
Yep. And since you do have catchers, I assume you want to try to get at least one through into my backfield.
Yes,
pretty early. So that's why I set up in a way that you will have to block me first. As long as I can force you to do rolls, things are fine.
Go away, Mr. Lineman.
So in my match with the Skaven against the Orcs, it was just a little bit of chaos. I received, rolled the double one on the pickup.
Ouch.
In the following turn, I rolled a double one on a going for it.
Not brilliant.
I think in the next turn there was a double skull, and that's basically describes the game. It didn't go very well. I almost managed to tie the game, but no. It should come out next from this point speaking. It should come out on Wednesday next week, I think. That was pretty brutal.
Pretty rough. It sounds like things fell apart somewhat.
Yeah, I think it wasn't a bad game. At least, well, my rolls were horrible. I usually don't really want to blame the dice when I can avoid it, because usually I make mistakes, and I did make one or two there as well. But there were just too many ones in that match, I feel like. And that did screw me up a little bit. And there was stuff like where I tried to snatch the ball away from him, got the rolled a 1 on a 2+ pickup, decided against re-rolling it because he had only one guy there.
And it lands on that one guy.
And it lands on that guy, and he catches it on a 6.
Yeah, of
and
course.
In the next turn, he dodges out, I think, and runs away with it. So the likelihood of that happening is just really small, and it just did. There's not much I can do about that.
My most frustrating game was with my Chaos Pact that I have on Fumble. And I've got a lovely ogre who's got -1 agility, but he's rolled 2 doubles for block and then tentacles. So just an awesome piece. And my opponent dodged into his tackle zone and then threw it to hit my ball carrier, and rolled something like 3 or 4 6s in a row.
Okay.
And I've just sat there like, well, swear words.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's nice. Oh, my guys are feeling
glad this is a friendly.
A little bit deadly today. Yeah, I would have used the apothecary there as well.
Well, he had a choice between dead or fractured skull. He's, for this game's purposes, he is dead.
Okay. It's the best is always when it's between dead and dead.
Yes.
That's just satisfying.
Especially when you get it against that piece, which like you were targeting in such a way.
Yep. Stay here. Well, let's do those one by one. I always say that, and I know why.
Huh.
I mean, I do have we both got a reroll here, so it's fine. Why not? It's a friendly game. Okay. But that's usually why I do them one by one, because if the first one fails, I don't know if I would actually do the second one.
Yeah, and at least you're able to choose.
Yep. That's pretty much it. And I actually have no idea how much experience the 4 new guys have. I think there's at least 1 or 2 that have a good amount of experience that are playing in other leagues as well.
Okay.
But I don't know about everybody, so we'll find out.
Yeah, and people seem to be keen to maintain the Skype conversations whilst gaming, so we'll see how that goes.
Yep. I don't know if they all do, but I did at least point it out that Dave and I, or at least, well, Dave maybe not so much again in the future because his living situation is changing there, and I don't know if he has the equipment after his move. But I think he will at least try to get things going again with recording.
Yeah,
so the Skype is for the recording. The Skype is really nice. It's of course nice for the other matches as well, but I don't know if everybody will go for it. We'll have to wait about that.
I thought he was a bit more positive about his situation.
Yeah, it sounded like it, but I think from... I mean, the channel was that of him and his roommate, and I think the actual hardware was his roommate's, I think.
Yeah.
But it sounded like he wanted to keep things going, so I think he wanted to buy the computer off of him or something like that.
Well, my dodges are coming off today, which is quite nice.
Yep.
Let's see if this last important one comes off. No, it does not.
And the stun is just a little
the
bit
icing on the
of
cake.
insult there. But you did also leave a nice opening for me to blitz through. Down here. If that guy would have been 1 space up. I don't know if I will do that yet, but I at least have the option.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yep. There's this, a 3 space gap there that I could make use of, maybe.
I'm definitely thinking more Orky or something. My High Elf game isn't on point at the moment.
It happens, I think. Oh, hello.
Ed Lawrence. What have you got?
So I finally got one of your guard guys off the pitch.
Hey, you killed my mighty blow guy, so I think the guard is a triviality now.
We'll see. The guard can still make a big difference. At least my guard Skaven player allowed me to do some stuff against the orcs.
Mm. I forgot your opening block of the game against my loner killed him.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit killy today, apparently.
It's orcs. It's what they love to do.
Yeah.
And they're obviously in their home stadium.
Yeah, that I might have chosen that because I'm using the same one for my orcs, and it is the orc stadium. But speaking of guard, the position of your guard guy is really annoying because it forces me to do going for it to get the blitz off with the 2 dice.
Good, good, good.
Not so much. And I need to think fast here.
Yeah, we only have 2-minute turns.
Yeah, but I forgot to increase that today. So let's do this one and just see how that works. It's probably more important. Okay.
We got it off.
I mean, I know what I want to do. I just need to figure out the order in which to do it. Wow, my guys are really going for the armor today.
Oh.
Not quite, but it might be good enough.
Okay, well, let's see if I can do anything with this. I'm gonna give it a go. It's a lot of dice rolls, though.
Yep. Oh, so you're setting up for a receive there?
Trying to.
That will be a long bomb, though, won't it?
Well, I might not be throwing to him.
Oh, yeah, okay, you do have that line, Sir Stephen?
Yeah, the only problem is getting to the ball.
And now we get to see the elf way.
Well, we shall see. I'm not too confident with this. I can move one more forward. I'm not sure if that increases my chances slightly.
At least you don't have any good dodges here. And you need to make
No.
some... They work, though.
But at the moment, this is a pretty nuts...
Yeah.
Wow, that was a fantastic set of dice.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, and you're running it in, okay.
Yes. That was some max level elf BS right there.
Pretty much. I mean, that's why I love playing elves myself, because they can just do stuff like that, but it's not that much fun if it happens against you. I mean, at least I do have a 4-player advantage by now.
You do indeed. Yep, the Orcs are working their green-fisted magic.
Yep. And that's just... As I usually don't play that much bash teams, I'm trying to embrace the way of the bash, basically, with the Orcs. And I'm doing all the stuff I usually find extremely annoying to play against.
I love playing bash. Definitely more comfortable with it. I rolled a 1 on my KO. That was the 1 in that stream of events. Just gonna grab some water.
Okay.
Oh, a line of armoured Black Orcs.
Yeah, you still got that guard guy in there. Let's switch these a little bit.
You've picked up all offensive skills on your blitzers first. You haven't given one guard yet.
No. My thought process there was that I would like to go guard on the Black Orcs, if possible, because with strength 4, they are usually standing upright, if I can make that work. And the blitzers are a little bit more mobile, so I usually blitz with them anyways, and that way tackle and mighty blow should be more useful.
Yep. But having mobility with your guard, there's a lot to be said for that as well.
Definitely, and I think I will get guard on some of them at least. But for the time being, I think at least in low team value, where I'm at the moment with them, I think it's still fine.
Yeah, you've... I'm going to have to be crazy aggressive now.
Do I have the fame? It's really unfortunate that you can't see the fame anymore. Is that even in Blood Bowl 2?
Oh, well, I hope it is. Yeah, but you never see the fame roll.
Yep. I mean, at least in Blood Bowl 1, you could at least see who had the fame and how much. It was one of the stats you could look at the side of the screen.
Yeah.
And it's really unfortunate that that is not in there anymore.
What happened to him? Did you manage to kick his teeth in, or...?
Yes.
Ah. You can go over there, then. Oh, no, he can go to sleep.
That guy was my biggest concern. Block, dodge, sidestep is really annoying to deal with.
I'm quite limited in my options now, but we shall see.
Yep. So let's push the guard guy away first. Mm-hmm. So far, so good, though.
Yep.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got another reroll there. Ah.
Oh. You're one Black Orc without the necessary skills.
Yep, and that's just why you give them block first. He's just not there yet. Too bad it's not a real game, because I think he already injured one player, and that would have put him a little bit closer.
Oh, come on. Stop rolling ones.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. And that's the reason why my Wood Elves are getting dodge as a first skill, most of them, even the linemen.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the best choice.
Yeah. The last community match I played, it was against another YouTuber, a buddy of mine, Game Night. He plays, he started up now with Norse again.
Ah, okay.
He plays a lot of more time and stuff like that. And we talked about it then, because dodge is not the obvious first choice, I think, for elf linemen. You could go wrestle as well, which could be very good. But I like to go dodge first, because of ones. So you'll have to go pretty aggressive, and you are doing so right now, even though it did cost you one reroll. I'm in a not that good of a position again.
Yeah, I'm having to be very, very aggressive.
Yep, and it's working out for you. Got my tackle guy there. And that is another block dodge player you have here. Yep. So that's not nice.
Okay, there you go. You did commit somewhat with your orcs, and they don't have the best movement.
I did the same thing. I usually try to punish myself, which is going aggressive and trying to screen rather than actually protect the ball.
Yeah.
And it did not work very well.
No, I found myself in similar situations. I had a high elf versus high elf game last night or the night before, and yeah, very frustrating when you overcommit.
Yep, I got really lucky here though. I got the knockdown.
Yeah, you're okay.
A push would have been enough, but the knockdown will definitely help here.
Well, maybe with a push I would have been able to blitz your ball carrier, depending on where you go with the ball.
Yep, but I need to try and secure here a little bit. Not that easy though, unfortunately.
I'm happy to hear that. You're running everyone back.
I'm still debating whether or not I want to throw the ball. I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Might not be a stupid decision to make.
The problem is it would be a... wow, that overlay is just horrible. That would be a 5+ throw.
Yeah.
So, no, not going to do that. But I still need to...
Ooh.
It's always the going for it with me, though. I think there was the third one I rolled in the going for it. I still need to do this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that? Oh. My poor
Definitely
team.
not complaining there. So let's keep doing the 1 dice. Push him there.
Well, they're all working.
Yep. So you can still reach me.
Yes, I'm going
to.
to.
And you do have dodge, so exactly that path is very viable. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good enough, so I know why I pulled my blitzers back. For that reason. At least you can pick up the ball, that's pretty good. And this is basically what happened when I played with the Skaven against the Orcs, because he overcommitted on his half, and I managed to run my players through and cut him off. But then that weird scatter thing happened, where there was the 1 in 8 chance for him to the ball to scatter onto him, and then the 6+ for him to catch it.
Yeah, you don't need to be good if you only roll 6s.
Yeah. I mean, I did have some really lucky rolls in that match as well. Basically, my desperation moves worked, but everything else really didn't. And that's always a little bit of a weird combination to work with.
Well, my entire length Elf BS sequence worked quite well just then, so...
but I think the best you had to roll there was a 3+, I think?
Yeah.
I mean, it was 5 or 6 rolls that you had to work with there. But still, the likelihood wasn't actually that small.
Yep. And you went for the white armor with your Orky boys?
Yes, the blue and white checkered. I really like that.
Yeah.
On them. It's a nice contrast to what you. Yeah, I didn't want to go red because it's just the standard, basically.
Yeah, everyone has a.
There are some other nice ones, but I actually like the blue and white checkered one a lot.
Oh, he's unconscious for a bit.
And even if it's only a stun, it's really valuable right now to get something like that. Okay, nice. So let's make this as safe as possible and even pull the Black Orc back.
You should have an alright time walking it down the pitch now. With only 5 players left, 2 of them stunned, I don't have too many options.
Yeah, the problem is I have 3 turns left now, and I have a movement of 5. And I'm 21 spaces away. So he alone, I think, is... He would have to do 2 going for it every turn to get there. In time.
Well, you could do some Orc pass play.
Yeah, I can at least attempt the handoff. Which I will probably do. And considering that I think your entire team is on the ground right now,
yeah,
that's not too unlikely to work.
I do wish you would stop rolling POWs, that would be quite nice.
Okay. Or I think it's actually 20 spaces in, or something like that. It's for movement allowance of 5 and 3 turns remaining, it's not that good. But I think this actually shows, or at least this I think what this match shows is the value defending first with elf teams could have, because you almost pulled it off, it's really close, and you managed to score on me without too much trouble. Well, yeah, it wasn't that easy, but you managed, and that's what elves can do.
The idea is that you stall their play though and score in their half, not to kind of survive as you grind me down the pitch and then score quickly in mine.
But considering how much I can beat on you right now, I mean, you still managed to get the ball away from me there.
Yeah, that was quite nice. I wish I could was able to pick it up.
Yeah, the scatter there saved me a little bit of trouble.
Your tackle mighty blow piece and your other tackle piece are doing some very good work.
Yep. I know why I took at least tackle as a first skill on one of them. Because elves. And Skaven. And skinks. Basically everything with dodge.
Yeah. So I put diving tackle on a couple of my skinks. Because in a dodgy league, diving tackle's incredible.
Yep, and that will get really annoying. At least I will find that really annoying in future matches. I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, I need to kill your pair of mighty blow war dancers.
I'm still amazed that I managed to get 2 of them.
Oh, it's the perfect ability. I mean, if you were to choose what they should roll, it would be stats or mighty blow, I suppose. I can't think of another double you would give them.
Maybe guard.
Yeah,
maybe.
Leaping into a cage of guard and then leaping in with your second.
Okay, so let's try the handoff here.
Come on, Orcs, remember that you don't like ball handling.
Maybe he got it impaled on his claw, apparently.
Yeah. Just
let's assume that happened.
Onto that Wolverine claw.
And I really like the look of the Warhammer Orcs. Their body proportions look a little bit weird, but I really like them with their big upper bodies and stuff like that. They look really nice. I
was initially when I first saw the blitzes and the way they're posed, I thought that looks a bit odd. And Cyanide seemed to have used the same pose for a werewolf, which makes a lot more sense. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I do like it. It does look very good.
Yep. And I think I don't know if we talked about it. Oh wow. Or if that was with somebody else, but I think the most ridiculous animation that is in the game is still the drop kick of the Chaos Warrior.
Oh yes, yes, an on-the-spot backflip for a Chaos Warrior. I know they're meant to be crazy, but I don't think they would be doing that. I
actually like the animations they put in, and they did talk about polishing when they created when they delayed the release for the Norse. And I don't know what they did actually there, but the animations they did put in the game there do look really nice.
Yeah, I'm a bit cynical now with how much support Cyanide are giving this game. If you see the new star players they brought in, Ice Pelt and the Werewolf do look incredible, but we have stand-ins for Slan and the Chaos Warriors, and it really is quite disappointing.
So are they actually in already, the other ones? I haven't checked that yet.
We've got a handful more. We've got 2 supposedly Slan players, but they are just skinks with slightly bulgy eyes.
Okay.
Which they are meant to be frogmen.
Yeah, I would love for them to implement the Slan. I would pick that team up immediately. Because, I mean, my favorite team are still Pro Elves, but oh wow, 3rd time's the charm, so 3 dead. My favorite team after that is basically everything that is not ordinary. So that's why I played a lot of Corn Demons, for example, when they came out in the Chaos Edition. Because they are just, with the amount of frenzy they have, they're just so hard to control at times, and I had a lot of fun with them.
They're pretty bonkers. I do enjoy them.
And I played them pretty successfully as well. Once you get a decent amount of skills on them, they become much more manageable, and if you know how to utilize frenzy, they can deal a lot of damage. But you can't cage with them in a traditional way, because they have to follow up everywhere.
Yeah.
And the only guys that don't have to do that have armor value 7. So they're not the best cage corners.
I've put together the occasional skink cage. Bit of skinky cage action that can...
it can work, of course.
Work. Well, that was rather a resolute victory for the Orcs there.
It got pretty close there, though. Could have gone in an entirely different direction.
Yeah, no, I had a couple of good opportunities, but the injuries were just stacking up.
Yeah, but at some point there really comes the tipping point where you need to do really crazy stuff to stay in the game, and it just didn't really work there for you.
Oh, and Prince Percival, my Mighty Blow dead catcher, as far as that game's concerned, also given the MVP.
Yeah, and my Black Orc actually would have gotten it, the one without any skills.
Oh, would he have leveled up?
Yep, and my only, or one of my, I think my only Blitzer that doesn't have a skill yet just scored, which would have gotten him leveled up as well. So that would have been nice.
I can't imagine what my team value would have gone down to after that game.
Probably pretty
low.
Yeah. Okay, so that was that. I'm really looking forward to what they will do with the upcoming teams. I mean, we know the 3 next teams already, of course, and Necromantic is the one I'm most interested in out of that one, out of those 3. Undead are really good as well, and I don't really care about Nurgle.
Yeah, Nurgle aren't my forte. I love Necro. I play them quite a bit on Fumble. So that's the one team I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, they're really diverse with their movement, and they're a hybrid team, which is once again something I like to play as well.
Yeah, I like my lizards who are a bit hybrid bash, and yeah, I think the Necro will be quite good.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think it would be good for Nurgle to come in because they can annoy the other bash teams a little bit, because they just have mutations access.
I think the 2 undead teams will be better with regeneration. They're not too worried about being taken off the pitch if they've got a opportunity just to walk straight back on.
Okay, yeah, that could work, and I really hope they implement Ramtooth the 3rd for the undead.
Yeah.
I really, or was this that Under or Camry? I think both.
I'm sure he can play for a few of the teams.
Yeah, I only remember that I had to take him out 3 times or something like that in Blood Bowl 1 once, because he just kept regenerating.
Yeah. The werewolves with Claw and Frenzy as well will do a great job against high armor pieces.
Yep, they do need 1 double to be really dangerous, so they can get Mighty Blow, because they don't have strength access.
But they've got both general and agility, so you can give them block and dodge, and they're sticking around for a while.
And jump up, so you only need 1 double for Mighty Blow, and they're really good.
Yep.
I mean, they're good regardless, but that makes them even better.
Oh, it makes them, terrifying.
Yeah. Okay, and that was our match, so I hope you enjoyed this one. I like playing against Rob. He's a really good player, and that was quite challenging, and we managed to pull through this time, but that could have gone in an entirely different direction. So that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl, just subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye.